3.
Go. Yep. Go.
Welcome everyone to Storm Lord's Wrath, presented by James Joel. Today with us we have our four heroes. We have our Kel Secundus, our fire sorcerer who has recently taken on charge. We have Dika who has come here in search of the mighty Allspark to rejuvenate some gods or something. I'm sure he has a better idea what's going on. And we have Melgoin who has come to this mountain in search of a clue to where the prince might be found so that he can return and bring peace back to his lands. And we have Titus, who has also come here in search of a spark of the gods to create a portal back into his world where aliens can invade.
Yo, yo.
All right. Uh, am I muffled?
A
Can you hear
tiny
me?
bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Am I? Can you hear me? Is this better?
Uh, Talk again.
Yeah, give
Hello.
us a little longer.
That's like
Hello. Hello.
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah,
That's
that's
perfect.
perfect.
Perfect. Perfect.
Perfect. All right. Let me mic closer to my mouth.
Yep. That's always the solution.
Bring mic closer to my mouth.
Yeah.
All right. Um. Yeah. So when last we left, all right. So a young sorcerer has come to Kel for help, so that he can ascend to become a full vampire. And Titus is got assaulted by some animal rights activists after he said that he likes to make his prey suffer. Now, that is a question that we need to ask ourselves. Is that an evil act to cause fear and suffering on your livestock? Hmm. And
Great.
what else happened last session? Oh yeah, you guys went and did the invoke the hook tack,
Hook tack.
hook tack,
Hook.
and you managed to succeed and passed your trials.
Yeah, just stab some bugs.
Well, I don't think it's been confirmed to us yet that we actually did
Uh,
succeed.
The audience knows. The audience knows,
Mhm.
but you guys
Oh,
don't know yet. And Melgon decided to steal a sacred artifact of the barbarians from from their hidden temple.
Oh yeah, I did. The painting on the wall of
Yes,
Kel.
yes.
Oh.
I'm just trying to make the obvious obvious, but
They can't
yeah.
appreciate fine work, fine art. It belongs in a museum of my nations.
my nation.
They can visit it in our museums.
Yeah, we'll credit them.
So typical. All right. But yeah, you guys have all came out from your trials, so you guys are back in that. I guess right outside the temple. I guess inside the waterfall.
On the opposite side of the where they are.
Where's the body of Kashan?
It's still on that horse, I believe. Yeah. Or no, you left the horse with you, right?
I believe we left the horse and the donkeys with the guardians.
Right. Gotcha.
And then we went in the waterfall, right?
Yes.
Is
So
there no other way around the waterfall?
You'll have to go back through the purifying waterfall.
Okay, I'm gonna go put the painting back because I don't want to ruin it.
James, you kind of sound like a robot.
yes.
Hello, hello. Am I a robot?
That's better.
Are you gonna put the painting back?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the painting back.
How do I get my weapons to become magical again, James?
So
Never.
Because that's what I want to do.
you'll have to find enchant your.
You're cutting out.
You're
But
cutting out. I heard like 3 words there.
hello, is this better?
That's better.
Man, why is this so weird after we start recording? Right? You
Yeah,
know
it
what I
just
mean?
started happening when we started recording.
Okay, let me change mics. Apparently, clearly my mic is too high quality.
It's fine now.
Okay, so it's just cutting out sometimes, which makes it
It's
the most
self-aware.
obnoxious.
Yeah.
Temperamental.
Okay, so Titus, so for the enchantment process, because your weapons were created to be enchanted,
Yeah.
re-enchanting them will be a lot cheaper than buying new ones.
So what do I take off my?
They just turn into mundane weapons.
Is it just -1 from my
Yeah, so you just remove the +1 from your
damage or attack? Just both.
both.
I'm supposed to be getting more powerful, not weaker.
Hey man, other than you were warned. But
I was in a hallucinogenic state.
Well, take a look at your Eldritch Knight weapon thing, because I think they'll still count for magic to get over resistances, as long as they're your bonded weapon, right?
Yeah, but bonded and enchanted are two different things.
Yeah. You don't get the +1.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Okay, so there's nothing else to
PT.
do in here.
yep. You finished the quest line.
I'm
All the conversations are graying right now. Okay.
I need to find these guardians and get help for Kashan.
Yeah, I follow suit. I put the painting back and I go through the waterfall.
Okay. And you cross back to the other side where the guardians, sleet, hail, and snow await. You have passed Hooktak,
Uktak!
Hooktak, and they start chanting.
I joined.
You have been permitted to enter the mountain range, but beware. Magic is forbidden in these lands. We will not give you a warning, and you will be hunted down mercilessly by our people if you break our most ancient of laws.
I stopped myself from shooting a firebolt into the air and prestidigitating the symbol of
And
the
then,
Great Flame.
and then glowing fireworks everywhere.
But
You're like
but you
in
can
the
see I'm holding
pose.
it back. I'm holding it back.
Would activating my gem be considered magic?
Probably because it has like ghostly, like necromantic energies that absorb people's souls.
So that means I can't use my action surge,
You can,
but
but
that
just not.
activates the gem.
You cannot
It's
activate
a
the gem.
may. It's a yeah.
Yeah,
There's a wording for it for you may.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's go to the village. Let's eat. I want to sample all the weird food and sell my booze. But first, we need to get help for Kashan.
Okay, and he's like towards points towards the mountain peaks along the mountain range in the distance. They disappear into the fog.
Is that the way?
This is the way.
Whoa.
Is this where we part ways?
Yes.
Peace be with you.
Follow the path. And he like points towards the ground where it kind of looks like there's like a stone path that was there from ancient times that like still like it's in disrepair but it still exists to this day kind of thing. The pathways from the ancient empires were very well made and still survive to this day. They will take you to the peaks.
And I like give him a respectful bow and set off.
Okay. The peaks
Look
are pretty far in the distance. You estimate it's gonna take anywhere between 10 to like 10 days to 2 weeks
Holy moly.
for the journey.
We're not gonna save Kashan. Kashan's gonna die.
No, he's
You
at 13 days. He's
Yeah.
fine. He's fine.
Well, hold on. I want to make sure.
Thank God he didn't
I got enough
sidetrack.
food. I don't think I bought enough food for this, boys.
You will have to live off the land or find friendly tribes that will trade with you.
Snowy mountain
Oh my
tundra.
god. Okay, I got 9 days of food left. Whoops. Anyways, all right. Thank
Um,
you.
yeah, it's winter. That's why it's snowing. But yes.
You got 9. Okay, I can give you one ration.
You give me one ration?
Yeah, I give you
Thank
one
you.
ration.
He'd
Thank
give you one
Malwin.
ration.
I appreciate these.
I also only have 9 rations left.
Okay, well I got 14.
I can't eat your rations.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, it's like fruit leather and stuff like that. That's what I got.
Fruit
Not
by the
elf,
foot.
not
Not
lambus
fruit
bread.
by the foot. Limbus bread isn't that fucking
Elven bread.
yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Please don't sue us, Tolkien Estate.
It'll make you full for like a week.
Oh yeah, I'm sure D&D has nothing that Tolkien could touch.
Tolkien invented orcs, right?
No, orcs are from Norse mythology.
He invented the Urukai though, right?
Yeah, like fucking genetically modified, like half human orcs. Yeah.
Super orc.
Well, we have orcs, but what about super orcs?
How about super orcs created by magic?
Orc are essentially hobgoblins of the orcs.
No, they're like the super.
Like bigger and stronger.
They can walk
And
through the day.
they
It's
can
Yeah,
think.
crazy.
they're day walkers and they walk upright.
And they have menus in their restaurants, I guess.
Yeah, because meat's back on the menu,
Yeah.
boys.
Anyway. Yeah, it's like bread and fruit leather and shit.
Okay.
Mine's seeds. It's just nothing but seeds.
Mine's bread and cured meat.
And what does Titus have? A bunch of like.
He's got juice. He's got just bags of juice.
He's got fucking Tetra packs.
It's amazing. I've never seen a man drink so much juice.
It's good. It's good.
You won't let
alright.
me have any though.
So do you want to start your journey starting right now?
I see no reason we should wait.
Okay,
Unless
so-
you two guardians can offer us any advice, supplies, or guidance, we should depart immediately.
Give me a persuasion check. It seems like they're very silent in their
I think
behavior,
I have disadvantage because of my messed up face.
but right.
Meh.
11. Oh, 11's fine. Yeah. Very well. I will give you a warning. The green tide is happening.
I do not know of that. I am a traveler from far away. Please explain to me what is the green tide.
From Hudris Summit, there is a ancient fortress of Second Empire, now occupied by hordes of goblins. They send their armies out, scouring the mountain for supplies, getting ready to strike out at civilization.
Well,
And be warned, these mountain goblins are like nothing that you faced on your plains and soft lands down below.
They're the mountain goblins are just ogres.
They're actually hell giants, yeah.
well. Thank you for the warning. Hmm. But we're leaving now?
I would assume so.
Alright, we
Okay.
are outie.
Cool. All right. Dika, you can have so I guess you're doing the pathfinding.
Yeah.
So it does look like what they said is true. There is still traces of pathway that goes up, but it's starting to get covered up by snow, and also some parts do branch off. So you will have to make a pathfinding check on the way during our journey. All right.
All right.
And I'm gonna assume that you have assistance. Does anyone else have survival as a trained skill
Not a hope in hell.
or history? Survival or history, either will help.
Oh yeah, I got history. Did I roll? You want me to roll some history?
So you can give us Dika assistance on the survival pathfinding check with your history check.
So
Or you don't have to roll anything. Just
I
by
just want to
average strength.
roll for fun.
You just want to roll? Okay,
There you
cool.
go. Bam.
Oh,
Crit.
oh shit.
History. 27. I know all about this.
Yeah, you've seen ancient empires and how they built, so you kind of know like how or what direction that you need to go to. So, in fact, you actually are pretty sure that you know a shortcut that will save you shave a day off of your journey.
These old empires used to build access roads for the slaves to quickly repair their aqueducts. This way.
Oh wow, Titus, you're so knowledgeable and cool.
They recently found a old aqueduct pipe that stretched for like 30 kilometers in Rome, or New Rome.
That's pretty cool.
It is made out of clay, a clay pipe.
That's really cool.
That's sick, actually. They're still discovering things like that.
Yeah.
Beats lead.
Yeah.
All right, and going along the path, you hear actually howls in the distance. Perhaps if you took a different path, you would have ran into what that was making those howls. In fact, on the distance, you see it cause like an avalanche, like at the far, like the edge of your vision.
Cool.
Would have sucked to be over there.
Indeed. I, for one, am grateful for one such as one as observant as you.
I think Kel's having an aneurysm.
Call the ambulance.
Right, cool. So let's do the first night goes uneventfully and very safe from the path that Titus have found you along some ancient ruins.
Rations.
Yep.
If I'm remembering correctly, I have something called troll flesh,
Yep.
right? And does that make me use half rations? Or what was that?
Okay, hold on. You have the rules.
Your toaster again.
Hello. Hello.
Mm.
Oh, yep, the trinket. All right. Troll flesh. Yeah, it makes enough food every day for 2 people, but it's disgusting.
Yes. And then I've been having to shave it off at night. So
Yes. Before it goes back into a full troll, yes. Which is
let it
what
go
is
like
what is
90% of the way.
what is more disgusting, the hunk of flesh or the fact
You're gonna eat a piece of a troll, isn't that like really dumb?
Well,
really?
it's taking acid damage in your stomach, so.
Isn't that what Grom did?
Yeah, but I think it's not the troll that gave him the power, but he had the power to like absorb powers of things that he digested.
uh,
So yeah, if anybody starts running out of rations, I have backup.
Yeah.
Well, can I just eat? Can I just eat the backup?
Sure, I'll cut you off a hunk.
All right.
can I have a
And
piece of the? Can I have a piece of that flesh?
All right.
Thank you.
okay.
I
Now
put it.
there's no rules around the kill, but keep in mind it's like absolutely horrifically disgusting.
And I have
Maybe
done
I.
my best
Maybe
to
I.
mask.
Maybe I could mix this with this magical sucking blood I have and make something cool.
I'll eat it this time, but I'm going to wait until I run out of rations,
Mhm.
or like I'll save like 2 rations and then ask for more.
The best I can do is heavily spice it in a chili.
It ruins the chili.
Yes, I am.
No,
Like,
No,
it's like taking a shit in a pot of chili.
All right. Next morning, let's do another survival check. E5, nice. Yeah, so you follow along the path. You'll have to deviate from the ruins of the city back into the forest. But along the way, in the distance, you see what looks like you're definitely sure that it's a tent that's been covered by snow.
Does the area seem frequented, or does it appear to be abandoned?
Uh, it's covered in snow. It's almost impossible to tell. And you do know that there was a blizzard last night.
d- are you going to do
Hello?
something, Dika?
Yeah, from a safe distance, I'll call out to the tent. Safe
Okay.
distance being like 20, 30 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no response.
Somebody might be unconscious in there.
Let's go dig him out, I guess.
Yes. They might be suffering from hypothermia.
All right.
So we try to get into the tent, I guess.
Cool. All right. So it takes you 4 rounds to get into the tent. With you guys helping or you guys digging your way in. And yes, it is definitely looks like there's people in there. You see a bit of like the people that have been trapped inside the tent. When you open it up, you see two explorers look like humans that are shivering in the cold, like near from the cold.
Hello, people.
Help!
Uh,
We're so cold.
yes, I see.
We'll start building a fire. At least I
Yes.
will.
Don't use any magic to start that fire.
Yeah, I know. I don't have magic.
Thank
I
you,
don't have to worry
Titus.
about. I don't have to worry about spontaneously magicking. Okay.
Oh.
You seem kind of magical with the Kai point and stuff. It seems like magic to me.
Nah, that's all internal focus.
Magical focus.
Except when
It's definitely
glowing
magic.
magical astral arms fly out.
I haven't used that ability in months.
It's true, actually, you haven't. So,
I got
but-
gun.
all right. So you guys start a fire, and
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 yeah,
didn't we
and
have the
then
survival check to start a fire in a fucking blizzard?
no, it was blizzard last night. It's okay
Oh,
now.
okay.
And you guys like are from a time when making a fire is like what you do all the time. So you guys all probably have fire making kits.
Sure.
In a few minutes, it probably only takes you a
Mhm.
few minutes probably to make a fire.
I got some box.
And thank you for saving us. I'm Tam, and this is Moon. We're explorers that have come to these mountains. We were looking for relics and fortresses of the Second Empire so we can study them. We're from the we're from the towers to the north. You see, we're scholars.
What
We
relics did you expect to find here?
we we were hoping on any information, any stories, or anything at all that we can find to bring back. We hope that these maps that we had, and they bring out some maps, will be of help to us. But it seems that none of these match up. Do any of you have cartography skill?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So give me a cartography check based on intelligence.
ooh, that's not bad.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Okay, Dika. So it looks like some of these maps do match up. You definitely saw the ruins that you walked past, and
Mhm.
you think with this, if you had possession of this, you can maybe like take some time off of your like decrease your journey.
Hmm. I asked where they're heading on the
We
maps.
we want to continue our journey, but after this experience, I don't know if we can, and we'll need to find our way back.
Hmm.
Yeah, you guys should probably leave.
Yes, if you were so ill prepared to be caught in a blizzard like that, I imagine those are a frequent occurrence at this time of year.
You're right. I thank you for saving us. We don't have much to offer you. And they said like they have some climbing equipment. We have these 2 sets of climbing equipment. We won't be needing these. Please take these.
Would it be okay? You can keep the climbing equipment. It would be okay if I kept this map. It would be a benefit to where we have to
And they look at each other and they're like, this is a valuable item that we're not supposed. Perhaps if you can promise to bring this back to the towers after you use it.
I will do my best. I promise you that once we have concluded with these maps, I will make a what do you call it? Like a like a side
Effort.
track. Yeah, not just an effort. Like I will put it in the route to swing by the north to drop these off.
And please, if what you're saying is true and these are the correct maps, please don't let them fall into the wrong hands.
All right.
There are those with unsavory desires that would seek to unlock the powers of the Second Empire.
I side eye glance the other party members to make sure.
Everyone, everyone, all of them. Yeah.
Right, like
There's not enough side eyes.
I'm just saying which one of them looks most like ooh.
So, what exactly were you looking for?
We're looking for more of our people's history and our past,
Yes, but I'm talking
and
like
and maybe perhaps
doorways, elevators, portals, buildings. Like, what do
we're
you?
we were hoping to find histories and records on what happened to them.
I see. Well, unfortunately, we are on a schedule.
Yeah, gotta save our friend. I gesture towards the corpse on the donkey and the undead horse.
Put the climbers' kits into the pack animal mule.
Ooh.
Mm, if you could tell us where we might find these pieces of history, perhaps we could also bring them to your tower.
He points at one specific tower. It looks like maybe a fortress in one of the mountains. It's kind of along your path over here. We he, I think this is where we were looking for. It's an ancient fortress,
And within.
and this is the furthest away from the edges and from the borders of the from the other empires from that were nearby, which means that it's most likely to be intact.
Hmm, I see. Well, it is on the way. It would be no trouble on our part, I'm sure.
If we have the time to spare.
This is true.
Yes.
So
Kashan
essentially, we
needs
can't
help.
promise anything, but if it comes around to it, we will take a look.
That is, if you can find anything, we will make sure to on your return make sure to reward you.
Exploration is sometimes reward enough.
Ooh.
And then, I guess we continue on.
Yeah.
Onward and upward.
Leave them in the snow.
All right. And they seem determined to get out of there as quickly as they can. All right. You continue along the day, and on the distance, you can see tracks of what seems to be wolves, but they seem a bit too heavy to be wolves, Dika. Maybe something riding wolves.
Mhm. These must be the goblins. Can't imagine there are any other small folk around here. I can tell the size of the wolves, right?
Yeah, they're pretty huge. They will be a large.
Ah, okay, so it could be a medium creature, right?
Okay. Next night. The night is uneventful. You can actually see beautiful stars from at the night as the mist clears up during the night. But by the time it's morning, the mist comes back, obscuring your vision to the distance. All right, give me another survival check.
Does the map provide some sort of bonus, or
So what it will do is when you, it'll give you it'll prevent you from getting lost to a certain DC.
all
So
right,
it'll change your threshold for getting lost when you do a low roll.
18.
Nice. All right, you continue along the path. At this point, you're getting more into a more rocky area, and on the distance, in the air, you can hear cawing of mountain hawks in the distance with your keen hearing. All of those with keen hearing, and you see a small flock that's circling an area, Dika, that you see.
One sec. Uh, sorry, it's been like a couple weeks. So that cloak of elvenkind I had that gave me keen hearing, right?
Yes, while the hood
Okay.
is up. Yep.
Mhm.
So you have keen hearing. I assume that you had it up.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, so you hear a small cawing of mountain hawks, and you can see that there's a small flock that's circling an area.
Well, let's go investigate.
Okay, so you guys take a look. It looks like they're circling over a freshly dead remnant of a mountain goat. You're pretty sure you can obtain rations from this.
Well, I'm okay.
Well, I should.
Okay, do you want to process the meat, Cal?
Uh, I'm gonna ask for help. And
I'll do it. I'll do it for you, but
Diga, your
yes.
skills in this are far superior to mine. I am asking in humble humility if you could assist an old friend.
Give me a survival check. Yeah.
Do cooking utensils assist at all?
No, you need butchering utensils to get a bonus. No, 15. You do it so silently that no one notices that the meat has already been processed. You can get 3 rations from the goat.
Neat. All right. And I'll leave a ration for the birds.
So I get 2?
No, you get 3. I'm
Nice.
leaving one of my personal rations for the birds.
Oh, neat.
You're leaving seeds.
Like
Exactly.
a pine cone covered in peanut butter and birdseed.
Pretty sick.
What do you mean? That's what I eat all the time.
That's funny.
What about blood? Did that thing have blood?
Yeah, it had blood.
It had blood, but I don't think I would have been without prompt worrying about preserving it.
Yeah, I don't need no blood right now.
All
I
right.
got my homie from the block. How's he doing?
He's fine actually.
All right. He's my emergency ration.
And the little
Um,
guy is your second emergency ration.
Exactly.
And we're his tertiary rations.
All right. During the day, actually, you see Zach say something to Whelp in the distance, Kel, and then you see him approach you. Kel, please, you have to talk to Titus. I know that I know that Whelp can bring my swordsmanship to another level, but he will not do it without permission from his master.
Oh,
you're gonna
Zach.
ask. You're gonna ask me a favor. That's funny.
Do you know what this will do to my relationship with Titus?
I thought you were all close friends, that you will
We
do anything for each
are.
other.
Well,
That the closest of allies, ready to lay down your lives
I
for each
don't
other.
know why you would think that.
And then
Well,
he looks at John.
Right, and
Everything
then
we're doing.
the speech he just made towards Dika.
yeah, and look, I've been hearing you and watching you. That's what I feel from you, Kel.
This will be hard, but I will see what I can do, young Zach.
Thank you.
And I get up and go see Titus.
What is it, O Lord of the Great Flame? Oh, sorry, disciple of the Lord of the Great Flame.
Titus, I come to you to ask a favor.
And what of it?
Your whelp is quite the swordsman, and I will my protege, my
Your
yes,
errand boy.
exactly. He has begged me to request upon his behalf tutelage in the blade. I ask you this favor. Please allow that, that fine swordsman to tutor the boy. Perhaps this
Mm,
will complete the quest in a more timely fashion, so you won't have to deal with his impulsive precociousness.
I stare him piercingly in the eyes and I go, For you, Kel, I will do this. A favor in return I shall ask in time. I hope this boy is worth it. And I turn around and flap my cloak up and walk over to my swordsman.
Dope.
You he actually went off into the woods actually.
Okay, well, just to make it still cool, I walk towards the woods to find him.
You actually find them like you see him like struggling to set himself down on like a tree stump. He like lowers himself and you see his legs quaking, like they can barely bend at all. And he lets out a long sigh and he takes a seat and he pulls out a sword beside him. It's younger than his hands, a replacement of a replacement of a replacement. He has no fondness for it, you can see. And he touches it and you can sense the reflection in the very idea of a sword, of how a man lengthens himself with it and how he shortens others by its very blade. And he sees you, and it's like, "Oh, master, I didn't mean for you to see that."
Stay seated, old man. Your legs look burdened. I've come for for your request, but I do not. If you do not want to do it, I will not command you to. Who is that little kid? What was that kid's name again?
Zach.
The ruffian upstart vampire wants training in the blade, and I shall not dirty my own hands with this work. And it is a request from Kel if you would train him in your art of the dance of the sword. Would you train him in your spare time?
Yes, master, I will, as you wish. But I must mention this to you. That boy has no talent in the sword.
I do not expect him to get better or do that. Be hard and be merciless on his training. Maybe it'll knock some smacking sense into his head. And then, if I get a healing potion, would it hurt his legs?
Hold on,
Hello.
You got
you.
another.
Now it's your turn to be a robot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Ready to
What,
be
what,
in there.
what didn't you hear?
You just said he just said the boys like no talent, and then you said that's fine, and then it started. Yeah.
No,
Oh, I
no,
said
you
that.
were like, okay, now, and then you started cutting out.
Okay, so basically, I said, train him, but be hard and ruthless on him. Maybe that'll get some, uh, knock some sense into the boy. I got a healing potion and one more. Can I give it to him to help his legs? Will that heal his legs at all, or no?
It's his aging that's
Oh,
causing
okay.
it.
So I can't
Yeah.
do anything to help him.
I mean, it will definitely help with the pain.
I give him it.
Okay. And
Drink
he,
this, and when you're feeling better, come back to the camp. And I turn
you,
around and flap up
you
my
are, you
cloak.
are, you are generous, master.
Don't forget it. uh, you're a healer, right? Melvin.
Yeah,
And he's not
magic
allowed to
healer.
cast.
Then I have to ask you a favor. Heal my well. I
You
guess
just gave him a magic potion, a healing potion.
he just a regular healing potion.
That's all I can do right now, though. On this
Oh,
turn.
okay, never mind then. You're useless to me.
Also,
Yeah.
I think it's house elf rules. I think he's free now.
That's fine. He was
Dummy.
given to me. I didn't.
Dummy.
I don't.
He just runs away.
Wow.
So
All
I
right.
hope you better train that motherfucker hard. Boy,
All right. So that night, actually, they start training right away, and you see the sword master is long in the tooth, but he seemed quite eager to help Zach become a better fighter. And like you see Zach using a real sword, and the sword master using a stick, like a wooden stick.
just like
And
parrying him like nothing.
yeah, yeah, and it's a quite large difference in the weaponry. And you see the swordmaster displaying the usefulness of positioning, finding openings, and getting out of the way of danger. And even in his old age, he twirls and whirls, becoming impossible for Zack to even hit. And in one particular brilliant trick, Whelp senses that he's about to be struck, and he closes the distance with Zack and steps on his foot. And you see Zack tilt back and give himself space, and the foot doesn't go with him. And you see Whelp yell out, "This isn't something that you learn from your sword masters and your elven colleges, boy." And the boy becomes imbalanced and goes tumbling to the ground, where he sees a wooden stick prodding his neck.
I let out a hearty laugh. You're gonna need to do better than that, boy, if you want to fight the people in this.
I nod in approval. Good, good.
All right, and you can sense that he is getting better already.
What? I thought you said he had no.
No talent. He's basically saying, and then he comes, and then he'll do an exposition as he describes to Zach. It's like, Zach, boy, have you heard of levels, boy? It's a it's a term from my land where I come from.
I've heard of levels.
Yeah, I need like 20,000 XP, right?
Yeah, some people you can say they never progress beyond a certain level, maybe level 1, 2, or 3, and some great fighters may even reach level 5. You boy, you're capped at level 3. It'll do you better to focus on strategy and quick thinking than swordsmanship.
Can I jump in?
Yeah, you can.
I walk up.
Unless you want me to roleplay by myself.
I walk up.
When you were doing the sword thing with him, that was actually dope.
Yeah, yeah.
When he was looking into the reflection,
Yeah.
I was really enthralled with it. So I'll let you role play against yourself anytime, baby.
I do all the time. I'm the DM. I roleplay everyone else. Okay, but yes, Kel, jump in.
No, no. I respect your experience and your knowledge, and I will accede to that. But be mindful of the boy's spirit. For there is something, yes, I acknowledge the fact that individuals are different. We all have a certain amount of talent, but that can be nurtured. The level of potential in all of us is limitless, whelp. It
I
will
chime
be.
in.
Oh,
You asked the whelp to train the boy. Don't get between the master and his apprentice.
I apologize, friend
Ogwyn
Titus.
chimes in and starts chanting "fight."
Hook tack,
Dude,
hook
he can't
tack,
use
hook
magic.
tack.
Kel can't use magic here, right?
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah.
But I got
Unlimited
my
potential.
stick.
Unlimited
I got
potential,
my
right?
freaking stick.
Kel has unlimited potential.
Yeah. I start doing push-ups.
Aren't you pretty strong, anyways?
Yeah, he's super strong.
No, I'm just
Oh
over
wait, yeah.
average.
Oh, that's right. You had those gauntlets that
Yeah.
made you super strong.
There's still a Sister Grail. I'm gonna
Oh,
get him back.
You just gotta pay your debts.
I'll be right back.
Just like the pawn shop that has all your
Like
stuff.
right after I sell this
Has your
freaking.
DVD player, your TV, and your gauntlets.
Have we long rested yet since the
Yeah,
waterfall?
you've long rested like twice.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
pumping all my stuff back to normal. So it takes me 24 hours to bond with the weapon, right?
Yep.
So I want to bond with.
Don't you have a bunch of magic weapons?
I do. I'm gonna bond with my elven magic sword right now.
Okay.
So it's D6 plus one.
Yep.
I gotta add that to my weapon thing and do that. Did my whip get its magic taken? I don't think so.
Yes, it
Yeah.
did because you hit a yeah the whip definitely. So now it's just a normal whip.
So my attack should be strength plus one.
There's no plus one.
No, plus one, but for damage it's 1d6 plus one.
Yeah, it's Dex plus D6.
For attack?
No, for your attack is your attack bonus plus Dex, which is your proficiency bonus plus Dex. I
Yeah.
mean,
Is
and if
finesse weapons? Is it a may use dex or has to?
yeah, may use Dex. Yeah, so you
Is
can
a
always use Strength. Yeah,
is a melt? Yeah, I don't want to use strength. Please.
and if you use it one-handed, I think you get your dueling bonus too.
Yeah, plus two, right?
Yeah, plus 2 damage if you use it one-handed. Yeah,
So it's plus three.
yeah. Or no, you don't get a plus one because it's not magical.
The sword literally
Oh, the
says,
sword, the sword. Okay, yeah, the sword is plus one.
yeah,
I thought you were
not my
talking about
whip.
the whip. Yeah, yeah.
No. What? Hold on. This is just a test.
You can add your Dex to it.
To hit? I thought that was
No,
for damage.
so your to hit is your proficiency bonus plus Dex plus one for magic.
So Dex, my proficiency bonus is plus four.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're level 9.
No, proficiency's checked. Okay, I don't. And then my damage is 1d6 plus dex plus 3.
Yep.
That sounds wrong. Okay, that's cool. Why? Evidence
There, that
weapon?
looks more like it. Zero. You rolled a 0.
0. That doesn't make any sense.
What the hell?
What did you put as the damage? Did you put
Did you put
1d6?
0d6?
Oh, I didn't write it. It had the grade 1d6. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Let's see.
Is everyone back? Are we like what's going on right now?
Waiting
I'm
on
here.
Matt.
Wait, Edgar.
Oh, Edgar. Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't add your proficiency to damage.
No.
Just trying. So my whip doesn't glow anymore.
Yeah, it does. It no longer glows.
It's just a whip.
Oh
Yep,
man,
it's
I
just
just
a
keep
whip.
rolling ones. What is this?
Best get them out now.
There we
Yeah!
go. Me.
Oh shit! Double crit.
Disadvantage
Keep
crit.
this me training in the back. This new sword, bonding with it. Ah, suck. I'm the best.
Once we leave this place, I never want to come back.
Because of the
Yeah.
magic thing?
Yes, and there's just so much traveling. So much traveling. We've been
Well,
walking for like a month.
you're on day 17 actually. So or
Okay,
day
so
16. Yeah,
yeah,
day 17.
half a month.
Yeah. Um, day 17. Is Edgar back?
I am back.
Okay, yeah, day 17. All right, everyone, that morning, everyone wakes up refreshed. Give me a survival check for your next level of pathfinding.
26.
Nice.
Hell, not survival.
Oh, sorry. Then that would have been a 25.
Funny. All right. You come across a huge ravine that bars your passage along your path. The ravine is 50 feet across and will require ropes or something to cross, it looks like at least.
Oh man, we're screwed. Nobody can get across that. I say
Um,
as I flap my wings.
only if you had someone that can fly across.
How deep is it?
As far as your eyes can see, the mist obscures the depth.
Damn. How fast is the water?
How fast? Fast enough to be dangerous.
Okay.
About 4 knots per league.
All right, who's got rope for me?
I got rope and I got blocks and pulleys.
The
And
climbing kit also has 50 feet of rope. So
All right,
so we got
give
like
me 2 lengths of the 50 feet of rope, and then
Okay.
that way you guys can.
Can I jump across this with my jump ring?
It's
Uh,
50 feet.
no, not 50 feet. I don't think. I think it multiplies your jump distance by 3.
And what's my jump distance? My
Your strength mod, or your not your mod, but your
No,
strength
your raw
number.
strength. Yeah.
Your raw strength. So you need like 16 strength or something to be able to jump this, or
I have
17
12.
strength. Yeah.
I'm close.
so we
Yeah.
have 150
You
feet
can go
of rope.
2/3 of the way and then fall. Ah.
Are there
It's a
trees nearby?
50-foot river? Or
Ravine.
like,
Yeah,
Wait, no. We have 250
it's
feet
a
of rope.
it's a 50-foot ravine.
oh, ravine. I thought you said river. I was like, ooh, big fucking river.
Yeah.
Um, it looks like there are. Give me a 1d6 twice, Dika. I'll let you
4 and
determine if.
6.
Oh, okay. There is one large rock on the other side.
Alrighty. So
Only if you had something that can act as a rod. That.
yes, I am aware.
Yeah, there's a rock on the other side. One large rock on the other side.
Okay. So I'm going to tie one end of the rope as securely as I know how to the immovable rod.
I have the immovable rod.
Yes. So may I have the immovable rod?
I can't move it. So I don't know. Yeah, I know you
Push the button.
do.
There you go. How have you been moving this whole time?
Beep.
So yeah, I tie one end of the rope to the immovable rod. I will go. I'll fly across the ravine.
Okay.
I will go and loop rope. Sorry, loop the rope around the rock as many times as I could.
Okay, great.
You're trying to make a rope bridge? Why don't we just bridge to Terabithia this?
Why don't you just
What are you
fly
talking?
each of us across?
I can't carry. I can't even carry any of you. I can barely carry my own stuff.
Aren't you like strength 6? Like.
Yeah.
Nobody read
No.
rope
How does it
swinging
work?
across the.
Okay, but what's the plan for the?
Mules,
And the
right?
boy asks like, so what's the plan for the mule and Kasan?
Hmm. Good question.
Is there a way around it?
Now, I think I could.
No magic.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you.
we could
Thank you.
do a system in where we lower. Okay, so once Kel gets to the other side, I believe Kel is strong enough to be able to pull the the boar the boar burro with some of the supplies. If we lowered it from our side, so that way he just has to pull it straight up, so it's not slamming against the rock face. You know what I'm saying?
I have
I'm
no
not that
idea.
strong.
My
I just
character
look
does not
strong.
know the concept of physics and pulleys.
Yeah, he's
I
a
have no
prince.
idea what you're talking about.
Essentially, we were tying two ropes to the donkey, and then having Kel pull it, and then us letting it down slowly so it doesn't slam against the opposing rock face.
Gotcha. You want to like zip line it across, but have a control line on your side while I pull
Mm-hmm.
it towards the
Ooh,
other
do you have
side.
enough? Do you have enough rope for
We
that?
have we
That
have
sounds
250 feet of rope, and it's a 50
Oh,
foot
okay.
crevasse. So
how
one would be
strong.
the zip line rope.
How
Then
strong's that fucking rope?
it's strong enough.
Okay.
We can even double the zip line rope so that way
It,
it's
it's definitely strong enough. Yeah, and we could double it. But and then we could use one of the block and tackles as a
snatch block.
It's
as
finally
a
coming into use.
yeah as a
That
pulley.
we do a flashback to like episode 2 when like Kel spends all of his money on block and tackle.
Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic.
It's so satisfying. Um, and then I wish we could put them to sleep. We don't have sleep, eh?
Sleep is magic.
Oh, you're right.
You should be able to just cover their eyes.
Just beat them until they're unconscious.
Well, one of them's undead and the other one's like a donkey. So you need to do animal handling to keep it calm.
Yeah.
All right, and really gonna help me?
That's not really my thing.
Oh, by the way, everyone got inspiration point from completing Hook Tech last session.
Mm.
I don't use my inspiration enough.
I try and
Now,
use it every
if I
session because we do it every session.
if I
Yeah.
use my sorcerer reroll, that counts as magic.
It's inside, so I say it's like key points. You can use it
All right, cool.
freely. Yeah.
Well, how do you guys like the plan?
Tell me the way, Magic Man.
All right.
Okay. Does anybody have animal handling to assist me in obscuring the vision of the donkey so it won't panic?
You want a blindfold?
Yeah.
I give you a piece of cloth off the burlap sack thing I bought.
Oh, I thought that you would actually have a blindfold for some reason.
I got fuzzy cuffs. You want those?
Oh my.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, it pairs with my fuzzy cuffs.
All right, put fuzzy cuffs and a ball gag on the donkey.
Wow.
Isn't there 2 donkeys?
I think there's one.
Yeah. No. I
Oh,
have
is there
two.
two?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
okay.
one for all my crap, and then there's one, and then there's the booze one.
Okay. All right. Give me your animal handling check. Is there an advantage on this? No, but a lower DC from the blindfold.
Hmm.
Ah, the first one's fine. It's calm. It's chill. And the pulley system, I think I think you can figure. Let's do a straight intelligence check to build a pulley system.
Uh-oh. I guess I'll roll that.
Titus? No. Titus?
I'll use my inspiration
Okay.
because I just said I should do that. Here we go. 14.
You're good. You're good. You succeed.
Nice.
It's actually pretty good. It's pretty sturdy.
And am I good to start pulling them over?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So slowly but surely.
The first donkey makes it over.
That's the booze
Oh,
one, because that's the
okay,
most
so-
important.
So
Yeah.
who's on what side right now? Oh, let's draw
I'm-
a little map.
I'm on
So
the
we got
opposite side.
Titus, and we got
I'm-
Cal.
I haven't gone over yet.
I'll stay
Or
with
maybe
the donkey. I'll like pretty much be with the donkey as it goes across.
My eyes are to the sky looking for wyverns.
I take the 2 climbing kits and I will strap Kashan to my chest.
Okay.
Like people
Like a baby.
No, like people parachuting out of a yeah, like a baby, I guess. Right? That's
Like
how-
a baby
okay.
Bjorn.
Yeah. Ooh, which one's which?
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Okay. The lighter background is Zach.
Okay. All right. First donkey makes it over.
Nice.
That's Booze Donkey.
Sure. Booze donkey. Next on animal handling. From the other side. Now Cal's on this side, so someone has to animal handle on this side.
Well, I'm on the side as
You're,
well still.
you're basically an animal.
That was me
You
who
say
did the
that?
animal handling.
Okay, let's do it again. Oh, this one's really calm. It makes it all the way through.
It's just floating over water, just batting it. Oh, I guess it's blindfolded.
Well, we can't even
Yeah,
see the
blindfolded.
water.
Yeah, it's
we
too
see
far down.
fog, yeah.
Yeah, you see fog.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
just-
So
we
it's
can just
like
hear the water.
it's like a canyon.
Yeah.
So another animal handling
Oh my
check
God.
for Titus.
It's like the gully.
You're gonna have to blindfold me.
No, I'll stay on this side.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't really matter what side I stay on.
Well,
Who's next?
don't we need your help in like
So
keeping...
Titus, are you making your way across?
Yep.
Okay. When you're about halfway across, everyone make a perception test.
Uh-oh.
24.
24.
24. Nice.
15.
15.
19.
Titus, I guess you're blindfolded, so you don't see it, but
Is this based on sight or based on hearing?
This is based on hearing.
Ah, okay. Well then, 24 still.
Okay. Ooh. All right. So Titus, Kel. So all of you except Titus, you notice like there's a stealthy approach on the distance on the hills over here of a bunch of goblins.
Nice.
And you
I'm in
only
the
notice because one of them like steps on a twig. Otherwise, you would like never have seen them coming because they seem like they have like full-on ghillie suits with like curved bows with like spikes coming out of them, and there's like almost no they like are like basically nearly invisible when you see them, but you see because they screech and start shooting arrows down at Kel.
Right where I want them. I get ready to fireball.
And then you're like, fuck.
no magic.
I know.
So funny.
Um. All right. Well, nice knowing you guys.
You are pivotal to everything right now.
I can't survive. We'll see what
Four
happens.
goblins.
Do we roll initiative right now?
Yeah, roll initiative, please, everyone. And the only person that's surprised is
Fuck!
You're roboting, James.
only person that is surprised is Titus.
I
Titas.
Titas.
my name is not Teaches.
Sabantan.
I forgot to do my thing. You're at the manly. Put me in jail.
You know what's funny is I keep on forgetting it too, but I'm just constantly moving my character around, so it's just like I'm already have them selected.
Ooh, make you feel like a big man.
And I just
Sorry.
admitted I forgot to do it too.
Oh, so powerful.
Make you feel like a big man.
I'd love to feel like a Big Mac.
Like Big Mac Daddy. Huh?
Yeah. Who's the daddy? Who's the daddy?
Who's drawing purple lines on it? I thought
What the hell you want from me? Huh?
a little consistency.
Consistency. You're asking for a bit much.
You haven't
I'm sorry,
died
but
in
when
you
was the
haven't
last time
died in
you seen it?
forever. Like,
Who's
what the
measuring?
fuck?
Who's double checking my fucking work?
I'm always double checking.
Okay, well, I can't. I have shaky hands. Okay, it can't be perfect the entire way.
That's okay. Whoever said a ridge has to be perfect, anyways? Who's ever seen a perfectly straight line
Yeah,
on a
that'd be
ridge?
I
fucking
saw
hard.
one once. It was kind of crazy.
It's like a fucking laser cut,
Like
like an orbital laser.
standing in perfect level or whatever it's called.
All right. So, well, like points out at the ambush of the goblins coming from the other side and takes the boy and is like, "Boy, come with me." And they leave the map to take care of
What the
goblins on the
fuck?
other
Well,
side.
oh, okay. Where do you think you're going?
What did
Oh
it
yeah,
go?
he can do so much, right? On the other side. All right. So Kel, you're holding on to the pulley that is pulling Titus over. So that is what you're doing. So Kel.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep pulling
Okay.
and move here and try to get cover behind the mules.
The explosive mules. Okay.
They're not explosive.
One of them has
One
a
of them
bunch
is.
of beer, right?
Well,
The boom
is it
mule.
nitrogen or do they have like flame tipped arrows?
Nitroglycerin.
No, they need fire to ignite it.
Well,
How
I'm
about a
taking
spark?
cover behind
A
one
spark
of
on
the
the band
mules.
of the barrel and the arrowhead.
Oh yeah, these are fire goblins. You didn't know, but they're
Oh, they are?
Fire,
they're
fire
highly explosive.
goblins,
They're highly explosive fire goblins.
localized entirely on this mountain.
Do you
What?
All right,
What?
so I should
Kel.
run at them?
Yes, and then dive into them. Kel, you can pull Titus one movement across
Yep,
if
that's
you
what I do.
wanted to keep pulling. Okay, so next turn he'll be ready to act. unless he wants to like
Like his next turn.
slide down. We'll see what he does in his turn.
All right.
Okay. Dika, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move across. 65. So 50 to get across, and then move straight towards them. I'm going to shoot at one of them as an action with my short bow.
Okay.
13.
13 is a miss as they dive out of the way.
All right, second shot. 12.
It's also a miss as they continue rolling to get out of the way.
And then I'll
Your
bonus
arrows like
action.
hitting where they were. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, bonus action dodge.
Okay.
That's so strong.
Okay. Zach is with yeah. Titus. You are
Yes.
surprised. The goblins now. 2, 3, 4.
Can I
So
get across the ridge?
no, you don't have an action this turn because
So I'm stuck?
Yep.
Bullshit.
Well, should have
I've
rolled
never
higher.
seen such bullshit.
That's why perception is important.
Yeah, well, I guess I have a billion passive perception, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't have raging.
You only distance.
Your toaster.
All right. Start firing. Always whisper rolls. Always whisper rolls. There we go. All right. First one fires once. Crits.
On who?
Take 12 damage, Dika.
Well, with disadvantage, or
Oh, so it's not a crit. Sorry, 8 damage. Or you can try to deflect it, I guess.
yeah, that's what I'm just deciding.
I mean, not 8 damage. I mean, a hit is what I meant
Yeah.
to say.
Well, I get to know what the damage is before.
Oh, do you? Okay, 8 damage.
Well, yeah. Where is it? Sure. One. So monk level. Yeah. So monk level alone covers it.
You
He's
guys
gonna
throw it back?
fire. The goblin fires again, but this time he pulls back his arrow and takes aim, and it's a special shot. And this one hits AC 17
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
Who's that
And
attack?
attacking Dika, and hits for 8 damage with this one. The next goblin also fires twice, and it buffs one of his shots. First shot misses, but the second shot hits for 11 damage. Okay. And one of the goblins starts cheap shotting Titus, who's hanging off of the
You
of
should
the
get
rope.
like negative to hit me.
He's
And
prone. He's
Am I
prone.
like down in the ravine a bit?
are you?
No, no.
I thought you were raised
like
and
a
you're coming
clothing
down.
line.
Yeah,
We gotta have you raised.
yeah. It's gonna fire one shot at Titus and another shot at one of the horses. But the one on Titus, it bounces off of your armor,
Oh,
and
sweet.
the one on the horse, it hits the horse
Oh
or
my
the
god.
donkey for
It's the
6
horse, of
damage.
course.
The one carrying the explosives,
Nice.
Okay.
and the last one starts shooting at Cal. 2 shots coming your way, Cal. Ooh, that's a big hit for 7 damage, and shoots
Okay.
again. And this one bounces off of your thick hide.
Guide might.
All right. After that, it is Melgwin.
I pull out my crossbow
'Kay.
and I let off a single shot at the closest one.
Okay, it looks like they're all like very like strategically taking cover, so they all have cover from the attacks, and they look like very well spaced out too, actually. But you can take a shot.
I will inspiration this.
Okay. Oh, oh,
Oh!
whoa. Okay,
I didn't need to.
Now that's a shot, mate.
for 17. All right, you do a big hit. You hit it good, but it's or you just graze through its armor and through its camo. All right, Kel, it is your turn. One more movement will bring Titus to your side.
I will pull him towards me.
Okay, cool. Now Titus is over, and you can have a movement if you want to move somewhere.
Uh, can I hide somewhere else other than right next to my horses?
The
Yeah,
rock.
yeah.
The
You can.
rock that you're tied to.
There's a rock that you hide the rope to.
I will hide behind that instead.
Okay. All right. So you have cover. Dika, it is your turn.
Whereabouts is that?
Let's say over here.
So, just as a reminder, I have sharpshooters, so their cover is
Yeah, you
opponent's
negate the
miss.
cover. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. I've been counting that.
And I will shoot them twice.
Okay. Shoot the one that's been hit. This one.
Yeah,
That's a hit.
6.
Okay. -6.
I will shoot it again.
That's
27.
a hit.
6.
All right. You keep hitting the goblin ambusher, but it's very nimble, and your strikes seems to bounce off. It's either bounces off his armor from his like excellent armor usage, or just he's just out of the way as the arrows strike, and narrowly missing a kill shot. All right.
Hold on. How far away am I from the closest one?
Let's say one movement from the
All right.
closest one.
Okay, right up next to the closest one, and bonus action dodge.
Okay. Titus, you're actually on the other side now.
Sweet.
You dramatically take off your blindfold and find yourself being pelted by arrows from all sides from goblins.
I strike like a commanding pose, and I knew I
Okay.
smelled it. And then
They're within a double move to any of those that you see on the screen.
I kind of like coolly combat roll.
Hello?
Hello, can you
Cannot
hear
hear
me?
you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. I do. I thought I had a crossbow.
You pull
But
out
I
a
guess I
crossbow?
don't. I don't have a crossbow.
Oh, okay.
So I. How far away do you think they
They're a
Double move.
double move, so you can
are?
get
No, I
there in
mean
1 move.
range wise.
So double move is 50 feet, I guess.
So I can. Okay, so I want to run into. You're pretty strong, right?
Yeah, they're like ribbed.
And I can't use magic. Hmm.
We just need to pile onto them. We can't be scared. We need to attack.
Aren't you
Train and
cowering behind a
attack.
rock?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge them double move next turn though.
Okay, so I'm gonna like move halfway. Do you think I could throw a hand axe at them at this point?
Sure, yeah. Let's say you can throw a hand axe. You draw a hand axe and you do a throw. So throwing is done strength based, by the way, just letting you know.
19.
19's a hit.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Bam. Go for this guy.
How much damage?
3 damage.
Ooh,
Would that be my dex instead of my strength for damage, or no?
it's strength for damage with throwing.
Okay. Yeah.
You rolled, yeah, you rolled strength for both.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do I get a second attack?
You do actually.
Okay, I'm gonna throw another hand axe.
Uh, Drawing is of you only get one draw action a turn unless
Oh, really?
unless you have a throwing expertise or you're holding a
Okay.
weapon in both hands. Yeah.
That's what I do. Right? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I can't. Okay, that's what you're doing.
Okay. All right. After Titus is the goblins. So one goblin that's fighting Dika is gonna pull out a short sword, still holding onto the short bow in the other hand. pull out a scimitar, I guess, and start striking at you, Dika. But with disadvantage, 2 attacks, and misses because you're too nimble and you dodge each of the attacks. All right, these three are gonna turn Titus into pincushion.
No, they're not.
First one shoots,
Missing.
misses. Second one miss. Whoa, Titus, what the heck? Third one hits. All right,
Huh?
and does 10 damage with a longbow.
Eh,
And the fourth one hits
no, it doesn't.
for 10 damage with a longbow.
Oh.
And fifth one hits
What? There's five. I only
for
see
5 damage.
four.
They do 2 damage, 2 attacks each.
Oh, well, this is unfair.
And the last one misses. So
Sounds
half of
better.
them hit. So it
Where
comes
the
out in
hell
five.
is Whelp?
He's fighting goblins on this side.
He's just
Yeah.
fucking not doing his job. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
I'm off screening other goblins.
Yeah.
There was hundreds of them over here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, he's fighting the Goblin King right now. 2 of them.
Yeah. And 3 goblin queens.
And oh wow, super
I thought that was coming in like
polyamorous.
3 seasons or so, but
Yeah, yeah. All right. After that, it is Melgwin.
Pop off another shot.
Hey James, what happens if we use magic cube?
I don't know. You'll have to do it to find out.
Come on, just tell me.
Yeah, let me know the consequences of my actions.
Yeah, let's
before
see
I
how
do
bad
it.
it'll be.
12's a miss, Melgwin.
Okay, I think I bet you.
All right. After that, it is Kel.
I double move.
Get all up on them.
Into melee. Cool.
And actually, I should probably go like that.
They're not.
Oh
they're
yeah, I guess
further
you're
apart
right.
than that.
Okay, well, I'll
Yeah,
go for the
they're-
one on the right. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. And that's my turn.
All right. After that is Dika.
All right, I will give him the fist.
The fist.
16.
16 is a hit.
All right, I will also stunning strike as a part of the fisting.
Holy crap.
So give me a DC
Those aren't your magical fists, right?
15.
No,
DC 15
no,
wisdom save.
stunning strike is like you're hitting them so hard that like, or at like a, it's like
I'm like
like
flowing key into them as I make contact, and it's
it's like Xena
nervous
pressure
system.
points. That's yeah, it's like that.
they take 8 damage.
Wow, I rolled double ones. That's funny. So the one you're fighting is stunned.
Yeah.
So you have advantage to strike him. Now.
Yes. It begins.
It begins.
I give him the JoJo foreboding like, oh
Yeah. The heart pounding.
yeah.
Yeah.
19
That's a
for
hit.
9, and then
Okay.
I will flurry of blows.
Okay.
26 for 10.
That's a hit.
And crit
What the hell?
14.
Wow.
That final hit, right? It's the uppercut.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You hit it so hard, you send the goblin sprawling into the ground, like, and he like rolls and falls off the ravine. Ah!
No, his stuff.
Order.
And I will
Yeah.
drop prone as a free action.
Okay. After that is Titus.
Actually, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
For my movement, I'll move halfway. I'll be 10, 15 feet away from the one that Kel's fighting and drop prone.
Okay. Titus, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna move the rest of the distance to this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my bonded weapon to bring
You hit him.
my elven blade into my hand, and then I give him the old slapperoo.
The Slapperoo. The
14.
14 is a miss. They're very
Okay.
nimble.
Second attack.
Yep. That's
26
a hit
Oh.
for 8 damage.
That's a hit for 8.
And then I'm going to action surge and attack for 25
That's a hit.
for 7 damage, and then I attack again.
Okay.
21
Ooh,
That's a hit.
nice.
for 10 damage.
It's still up though, but you definitely it's it's parrying all of your trying to parry your attacks and fighting for its life.
I'm standing like so. If someone's gonna try and shoot me with a bow, you're gonna have to shoot past his body.
Okay, so you want to claim cover. That's
Yeah.
fine. Yep.
Oh, and my these are like goblins, right?
Yep.
So is my sword glowing?
No, that's only for orcs. In this
Only
franchise, orcs and goblins are different species.
yeah, they share the same Mongol blood.
They're all goblins.
Let's just say it perplexes you why it doesn't glow.
Yeah. He's clearly from a Tolkien-esque universe where goblins and orcs are the same.
We bred them into one species long ago.
Your
Wow.
dad always told you that they're the same.
Daddy can always told me they. At least I think he did.
All right.
It's the only thing he's ever told you.
This goblin pulls out, attacks Titus with his short sword. 2 attacks going his way. Hits and hits for
Bullshit.
7 damage and 5 damage as he spears into you with his short sword, finding the weaknesses in your armor with skillful strikes that you haven't seen goblins use before. All right. Next goblin is going to attack Kel pretty much the same way with his short sword that he strikes out like lightning. And one of them hits. The other one bouncing off harmlessly off of your thick hide, but take 6 damage, Kel. And while you're distracted, Kel, this goblin draws his arrows and starts firing into your side. First one misses, but the second one hits for 18 damage, Kel.
Holy
Okay.
guacamole!
This one? Yeah, this one hits Kel for 18. Meh.
I got shot in the neck.
And then you
I,
snap the arrow with your neck muscle.
Yeah.
Crack.
And I swallowed the arrowhead, and then
You
I'm
spit
just
it back out as a projectile,
yeah.
like that guy from what's that show? Hunter x Hunter. He like spits out a bullet or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
all right, who's next? Melgwyn.
You know what it is. I'm gonna pop a shot.
Okay.
Nope.
Patwang. The arrow hits Kel.
No.
Okay.
Nice.
Kel, it's your turn now. An arrow hits you and bounces off of your flesh.
Right in the butt.
Right in the butt, yeah.
Mediocre.
And it zooms into the butt jiggling with perfect fluid physics.
I'm gonna write the
Isn't he a
network.
rhino?
How dare
Or isn't it
they?
an elephant?
An elephant.
By
Isn't his hide like super fun?
It
the
is super
power,
thick.
17.
That's a hit
Bam.
for sure.
7.
You hit it good. It goes reeling, but gets back up quickly with a sword in hand, ready to strike.
I say, yield.
It does not
No.
understand your
Okay.
alien tongue. Dika, it is your turn.
All right. Slipping underneath the snow, I come up behind the goblin and I
You
spring
do
up.
you do a spring attack from the snow, like
Yeah.
like the dragon, like this guy did.
Yeah. I'm
All right.
actually mimicking his technique.
Oh right, you're like one of those monks that like learn from the beasts that they fight.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Dragon,
like
dragon erupting from
Ooh.
snow.
dragon erection attack. All right, 12 is a miss.
All right, second attack.
It's also a miss.
That's probably 15 is baseline.
You're gassed out because
Yeah,
you
I
used all your
will.
full combo on the other.
I'll use 2 key points to make it a 15.
Okay, 15 is a miss. Yeah, you just
Ooh.
hit its armor.
All right, and then I will flurry of blows.
Okay, tell me what you got. That's a
23.
hit.
I will stunning strike.
Oh, you know their weak point. All right, let's see what they. I can con save. What's the DC?
15.
Ah, it fails. And it's
Yay!
stunned.
I
Now
get
it's
to
stunned.
utilize my last attack. 19.
That's a hit. Hey, but Titus will get it. No, Titus is so far away. All right, next is Titus.
I am. I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay,
Miss.
it's a miss. Dodges
Miss.
out of the way.
That's my
You
turn.
think you think you strike, but it manages to block your attack with its cape, shredding the cape in the process. But that dodges out of the way. All right, the goblins go. This one recovers from its stun, and that's its turn. This one attacks Titus.
Oh, it doesn't recover from it.
Okay.
It's stunned until the end of my next turn.
Oh, until the end of your next turn, not the
Yeah.
beginning. Wow. Okay, not bad. All right, so it's still stunned. This one attacks Titus
Mm-hmm.
and strikes twice. Miss.
Miss.
And the
Miss.
second one you also easily block with your superior fighting skill. While these goblins are relying purely on their physical prowess and speed, you have training that managed to overcome the difference. This one fires twice to Kel. Eh. Hits, and the second one bounces off of your hide harmlessly. But the one that hits gets you for 14 damage.
This one hits me in my jaw. Ah,
And
I'm
then
wearing a
you
helmet.
crunch down on it, and then,
Yes,
yeah, and then you swallow this one too.
exactly.
Ooh,
Okay.
what?
But I puke out blood.
All right. After that, it is Melgwin.
I attack the stunned one.
Okay. Advantage. It's a hit.
7 damage.
Nice. Hit it for 7 while it's stunned. An arrow sticking out of its armor from its thigh. After that, it is Kel. Your turn. There's a stunned goblin in front of you, reeling from multiple
Ooh.
attacks.
Thank you, Friendika. Wabam!
Oh,
Boom!
it
I
crits
did
for
like
4 damage.
nothing.
Nice.
Oh my god. Oh
So
well.
powerful,
It is what
such
it is.
power.
I'm bleeding out as I crit it on its head. My blood just my blood pressure dropped too low.
Yeah.
Does that like anime slow mo as the hit comes in? It looks devastating, but then it like cuts to reality, and it's just like an
It's like
emaciated Cal's like, "Ugh."
yeah, you see, and it's actually just a helmet flying into the distance from the goblin as you knock its skull cap off. Crushed
Oh
under the
no.
weight, but it managed to save the goblin underneath. Dika, it's your turn. There's a stunned goblin. Stunned by your physical beauty
All
and
right,
technique.
I'm just gonna shoot it in the face.
Okay, you shoot it.
Boom. 19.
17
Okay.
would it be?
No, I have a part of the gunner feat says being within 5 feet of a hostile creature does not impose a disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah. Edgar.
And the gunshot ringing through the
No,
air.
it's a short bow.
Oh, short bow. Great.
I
16.
know, I know what you're trying. You want me to shoot this gun?
Why? It's cold out.
I've seen avalanches. I'm a smart boy.
Okay, you hit it really hard, and it definitely does a It's definitely wounded and it starts bleeding, coughing up blood all over Kel.
All
Oh
right.
my.
Second attack.
That's a
Oh,
hit.
8.
No, that eight's a miss.
Yeah. And then I will flurry of blows.
You
Uh,
need to attack to do that.
Is it not with a monk weapon? Yeah, it just says immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point
right,
to
right.
make 2
And your bow's a monk weapon. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Because he can make one martial weapon into a monk weapon.
Yeah, and you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a new.
No.
It's a class feature that Tash has.
So 22, and then give me
22.
another console. Perpetuate the stun. Stun lock.
Was this flurry or martial arts that you
It was
did?
just martial arts, and then
Okay.
I am
So
stunned.
22, and then it you stun it as it falls to the ground.
Ah,
But you stunned it really hard. You stunned it so hard that it
bounced
fell.
off the ground.
Yeah, bounced off the ground. Yeah. All right. After that's Titus.
That's me.
Okay.
Attack. 14, miss.
Miss.
25,
That's a hit.
hit. For 11 damage.
You managed to bloody the goblin finally, clipping it in its forearm.
These goblins are tough.
Oh yeah.
You should recruit them.
Eventually.
Maybe they'll recruit you, Kel, and
I
take you as their humble servant. All right. The goblin strikes back on Titus. This one
Misses.
misses, but the second one hits. As it strikes out, the first one was a feint apparently, and it gets you for 10 damage.
Bullshit, I'm gonna die, boys.
All right, and this goblin shoots twice at Kel. He hits and take 9 and 7, Kel. And the
I
goblins and the goblin starts leaving the battlefield, starts moving away, takes a move away from the battlefield. Melgwyn, it's your turn.
Are any of them in range?
Sure. Let's say this one's in range. Don't heavy crossbows have like 120 feet range or something?
It's like, yeah, 120, 320 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I think they're all in range. So
Okay.
yeah, 12 is a
Oh,
miss though.
damn.
All right, Kel, it's your turn.
So heavy crossbows 100, 400.
I'm gonna run at this one.
'Kay.
Am I within 30 feet of it?
Yes.
Then I will swing.
It's a hit for 9. You surprise it from behind, and you manage to. It managed to like just barely like avoid a fatal blow, but the helmet goes flying yet again.
I bellow in frustration. And
All
then,
right.
yeah,
Yep.
I guess that's my turn.
Dika, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to catch up to the one that's fleeing.
Okay.
And I will shoot him as I do so.
Okay. That's a hit. And that's also a hit.
And then I will bonus action dodge.
Okay. All right. After that, it is Titus.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, show me what you got.
Hit.
That's a
12
hit. Whoa, nice hit.
and miss.
And a miss. But it's very wounded. And the goblins. All right, this one's just gonna leave your. Just take an attack of O. So, Dika, make an attack of opportunity on this goblin as it leaves.
Shouldn't I get advantage because it's flanked by count?
18.
That's
Now
a
let
hit.
me check something quickly.
Okay.
All right, 1 second. Uh, you know what? I'll start. I'll try to attempt to stunning strike him as he tries
Okay.
to run.
Okay.
6 damage.
Okay. Take 6 damage, but it saves the DC for the stun. So it makes one move, and it does a hide action, and it doesn't move again.
It dives under the snow.
Yeah, it dives under the snow, and then with his snow ghillie suit on, it'd be very difficult to detect. But this goblin is gonna strike a Kel, the newcomer.
Alrighty.
It hits for 6 damage,
I'm almost down, boys. One
and
more
it
hit.
strikes again, but you
Is it-
manage to barely block it.
Oh, I
Melglin,
have you right where I want you.
as you spray blood on his face, and it managed to make it miss the attack because it's blinded in the last second. All right, Melglin, it's your turn.
Oh, it's just 22.
Oh, that's a hit.
6.
Cal, it's your turn.
I'm gonna smash it.
Crush.
You gonna kill steal?
Kill secure by the great flame.
So he gets knocked by an arrow, which spins it around, and your club comes down right on his face,
Can I do
knocking
it
it.
non-lethally?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you knock it out cold.
It screams so loud to cause an avalanche.
To cause an avalanche. Yeah. Dika, it is your turn.
All right, so the spot check, that's going to be an action.
Yes, unless you have a class feature that lets you do it as a bonus action. Some classes have it.
All right, I'll do the spot action then.
Okay.
And so perception check.
Yep.
I will use inspiration.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got distracted by the scream of the goblin that almost caused an avalanche.
All right. Well, I'm going to move back to the group.
I helped my side kill off their goblins.
Oh, they're already dead.
We did it.
Yeah, you did it all together. The 3 of you.
And one got away, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get out of here.
Yeah. Also, you should take these ghillie suits.
They're goblin sized.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
any
well,
of you have
two
a
of them.
Do any of you have camouflage skill?
Is that what stealth skill is?
It's
No,
a
it's
it's like
survival.
it's a gear, but you can still use it with survival. But you already have one that's better, Dika.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like, there's two of them here, right? So
Yeah, they're goblin sized though, so you'll have
yeah,
to
but
be a
two
small
goblin
creature.
size should be a one.
That's not. That's not.
You just fuse them together. Boom! Their
That
gloves
is
are now
Dika
double the
logic.
size.
That's so funny.
No, but it's gilly, right? So it's just like
Could
so
we
it's like a
like
blanket.
could we like mod it?
It's basically netting with a bunch of like foliage and snow type material that's been glued onto it.
Did you put like some
Isn't it
acid
like a
potions
netting
and some
hoodie?
knives on it?
What?
Mine was a
Do you want
callback
to
to
do you want to have a spiky net with knives inside so you can
yeah,
throw it at dragons?
exactly. Thank you.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. We'll do a house rule for that at some point. But did you want to collect the ghillie suits, Dika? Is that what you wanted to do?
Well, that and the other
Are
gear that's
they
on it.
tiny?
They're pretty small.
Yeah, they're small creatures, right?
It's like a ghillie suit for ants.
I'm gonna use my med kit on my mule.
Okay.
That won't actually heal it.
This is pure flavor.
Oh, okay. I get across somehow.
Okay.
Well, I need that health potion back. I'm just kidding.
Titus, there's an unconscious goblin in front of you.
Is there anyone around? I look
Kel's
around.
tending to his horse, and Dika's tending to getting the ghillie suit off of one of the goblins.
It's unconscious, right? I got.
You don't need to roll anything.
Yeah, but I'm. This is way too obvious.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Oh, this goblin has been drained of blood somehow.
Is this our
Oh,
prisoner though?
It is vampire territory.
That is true. Oh, is this vampire territory? I don't think it
No,
No,
is.
it's
it's
not.
very far away from vampire
This is
territory.
barbarian territory.
Yeah.
I
Everywhere
don't
is
think
Maybe they're
vampire territory.
barbarian vampires.
would draining. It's an Edenorth thing, right? So it wouldn't be magic. It's blood, right?
You were mumbling.
Oh, sorry. Would draining this thing's blood considered me using magic?
No.
Because sometimes if I kill them, they'll turn into thrones, right? It seems pretty magical to me.
That's a proper. I think that's more like a. I like to think that more as like a genetic mutation kind of thing.
Like a
But
virus.
yeah, that like a virus.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. But anyway, this is way too obvious, so I am not going to drain his blood. I'm just gonna tie his hands up.
Okay. Do you do like a full bondage tie up or just a
I
regular
I do two to the front, but then like they're also tied towards his legs, so like
like a hog
uh,
tie?
yeah. No, like
Like a chain
a
gang.
prisoner
Chain
on a
gang.
bus.
Oh right. Okay.
So like he can try and run, but he's just gonna drag his hands down. He tries to move his hands apart. He's just gonna like.
Cool. All right. Everyone gets across, and it
Like we
seems
all get
like
across.
yeah,
Like
everyone's across now at this point. Let's do a time skip. But yeah, Dika, um you recover their ghillie suits, and there are 12 goblin arrows if you want to use those too.
I will keep note of that.
Okay.
You said they were using longbows.
They're using special goblin bows. It looks like they're kind of like large, spiky, oversized.
Was there anything else on them?
Like pieces of bone, trinkets. You think something that might be like a piece of human flesh that looks like it's been chewed on.
I collect my bolts.
Yeah. Let's see. 50% of them are destroyed.
Yeah.
Round up or down.
Uh, Round down.
I got one back.
Hold on.
This sucks.
If you want to see if there's anything, if take any of these trinkets as things as valuables, I can roll for it.
Sure, why not?
Okay, you take some goblin trophies worth.
Can I take their ears?
Yeah, you can take their ears or their noses, whatever you
Well,
fancy.
except for the one got away, one's down the ravine, and one is unconscious. So I don't suggest taking his ears.
Not yet.
Uh, and also wicked-looking goblin swords are there as well. All right. You think some of these trinkets have precious metals on them, and it's probably worth 17 coppers. Dika.
Cool.
Of goblin trinkets, if you want to have the flavor.
Do we have a way to talk to this goblin?
Do any of you speak goblin?
No.
I do not.
No.
Do we have tongues?
Magic.
Well, let's bring him back to the. No, the barbarians probably won't want us bringing a goblin into their midst.
Well,
We should just throw him into the crevasse.
I think Titus should do it.
Titus is like, you guys go on ahead. I'll do it.
I'll take care. I was fighting him. I'm gonna take care of
Cutting out there, bud.
I'll take care of this one. You guys move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I need to take a short rest, but I think we should still get out of here. But like, I'm right about. I'm on the edge of unconsciousness, and
Yeah, you don't look so good.
so it's either short rest now or short rest later. But damn.
Oh, are we on schedule, or was this like the first thing we did today?
It's basically, let's say midday this is happening.
So we've had our march. We can, yeah, we can short rest.
One got
Very well.
away though, and could be going for reinforcement. One of those creatures escaped, and it could be heading back for more reinforcements. It knows our position. It may be ill-advised to remain here for the short rest, but I am quite wounded. I fear my judgment in the matter may be biased and unreliable.
Well, the quicker we do a short rest, the quicker we can just start getting out of here.
And I'm sure this crevasse marks where it's dangerous no matter what.
Not to mention that if we were to move and then short rest, the goblin would return here and
immediately
see our
lie down.
tracks.
I lie down, get comfy, and begin resting.
In the snow.
Yeah.
I help Dika collect all the pulley stuff.
Yeah. I go make sure I collect the immovable rod.
Now that we've used it, we can just throw it away.
Single use, right?
That's so funny.
I wonder how like foliage will grow around something like that.
Well, vines would reach for it and then
Yeah.
just use it as a rock.
It's interesting. All right. So you guys want to take a short rest?
Yeah.
I
Alright.
kind of need to. Unless I can
I
chug
don't
all
need
those
to at
health
all.
potions.
Fuck no. Use your hit die.
You can take a short rest here. Yeah, it looks.
I will
like
just stay on watch and patrol. I don't need to short
I'll
rest at all.
cook. Cook a meal. I'll attempt my chili.
you make some troll meat candy.
Yeah, control meat chili.
So that gives me +1.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, you guys were really fucked up, huh?
I wasn't that fucked up. And just remember you have +1s to these. I burned through 11 key points.
Wow. And remember, you had a bonus key
Yeah,
points too.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I had that already marked down. I burned through those already.
Okay.
Because I might as well burn through them.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta start saving my key points now.
Yeah.
What if I need them later?
That's a trap.
Yeah.
What's more valuable to you, hit points or key points?
Let's see. When I get to like 2 HP, then I'll use a key point.
All right. Whew, much better. I went from death's doorstep to absolutely fine.
Okay. Did everyone use their hit dice?
I didn't short rest. I'm like patrol.
Okay. Cool, you're on
100%
watch.
devoted to making sure we're not attacked.
Okay.
I'm
Melgwyn, so you hear howling in the distance, a wolf howl.
The same
And
that I
then
heard the night
you
before.
hear further away, you hear another wolf howl. And then further away, like another wolf howl.
It's the Twilight Bark. We gotta go help the Dalmatians.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Come to us. Help! Help! And yeah, you hear a chain of wolf howls calling to each other, maybe, or warning each other a long distance away.
Mm.
So, what do you guys do?
We don't have much choice. We have to carry on.
Yep.
Not gonna do the predator trap setting montage. All right,
Yep.
let's go.
We just have.
I don't think we have traps.
Yeah, you need a rogue, I think, for devices.
We should just have somebody attempt to cover our tracks.
Yeah. Does anyone have a
It's
survival
snowing.
check?
It's snowing, right?
No, it's clear right now. Actually.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, the blizzard was 2 days ago.
Does anyone have what?
Survival to cover your tracks if you're doing that.
Well, I do, but I believe I'm also leading the way.
Okay.
So we could do. I believe that would just do traveling at half speed, right?
Yeah, if you want to cover your tracks, you need to move at half speed and roll a stealth.
Yeah. Would
Unless you had a ranger in the team that will let you move at full speed or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
So we should do that for the rest of today.
Okay. So you want to go move at half speed?
Yeah, just for the rest of today, so that way we won't be tracked from this location.
Okay. All right. So first, give me a group stealth check. So everyone roll stealth, and then I will see how many successes you get.
Oh, good.
Cal?
Oh no.
Okay. Your NPC companions pull up the rear, and they cover the tracks on the way up that Cal's making. But it seems like you hear howling in the distance and like wolves running around, like in the far distance. But it seems that you managed to lose the tracks somehow through the woods. And maybe the evidence is because you hear unnatural howling in the distance and you hear battle behind you, which lets you make further distance away from whatever that's happening behind you. Oh, Titus, did you drink the goblin before you threw it down?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay,
I,
you can.
I didn't know I was actually throwing it down.
Oh, okay. Or did
I
you
thought it
guys
was a
bring it
joke.
with you? Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell with this group if you can.
I'll just say I threw him down.
Okay, sure.
How much HP do I get?
Uh, Just I'll let you have one roll of drink. +1, I think.
Yeah, so 2.
2 hit points.
Good, good.
And that can be a ration for the day too.
I hope so.
Yeah.
You're trying to rip me off here.
All right. Yeah. So you finally make it to a cavern that you think you can hide in for the night. Because if you want to go there, or you can keep going.
Yeah, we should stay in here for the night and then proceed with normal speed.
Okay. Roll a d6 for me for the cave.
4.
The cave is empty, it seems, as far as you can tell.
Have we gone all the way in it, or does it seem like it's going to be?
No, it goes pretty far in, so. But it starts snowing the night too.
The good thing
As-
we're not outside.
Yeah.
So I'll set up a torch.
What do you mean, good thing?
I'll set up a torch deep enough that that way we can have at least some warning if something's approaching
Okay, cool.
from inside the cave.
Yeah. Not leave it outside so everyone can see. There might be lost travelers that needs
Yeah.
shelter.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, they'll have to wait for us to stumble upon them.
Yeah. All right. So you're pretty deep in the cave, right?
Not like
It does kind of wind a bit, so you can't set a light in such a way that it won't be visible from the outside. But you
What?
also won't be able to see who's coming from the outside either.
Yeah. Well, I currently have dark vision right now, so
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
this is more for what the watches of the people who don't have dark vision.
Yeah, the cave is definitely not like
Marking.
His eyes glow, so everyone can see him though.
I thought that was magical, so I haven't been doing it.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, your eye glow is turned off.
You look sad.
Way lamer. Yeah, sad and tired.
The helmet almost looks pitiful.
I will crush you, Dika.
What are you gonna do? Cast magic at me?
I don't like this place. I don't feel comfortable challenging anyone. I sure hope this isn't an opportunity for me to learn about, not being so aggressive all the time.
So you can
You
still be
are.
aggressive, and then like step back and just go, "Get them, boys." All right, everyone can have a full rest tonight from successfully evading the
thank God.
goblins.
You get a what? Sorry.
Full
You
rest.
successfully evaded the goblins and have a full rest that night.
Why'd I use all those hit dice?
It
You get
depends.
half of your hit by back on the rest.
Oh,
Yeah, so yeah, you get some of it back.
Thank you.
So if I was at 4 and out of 9 total, if I get half,
You
Half
get
round.
4 back. Yeah.
rounded up.
Rounded down.
This,
Everything rounds down.
man, James is crazy backwards world.
Except for enemies, they round up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I round up to the nearest 20. All right.
That's kind of funny.
Round up to the nearest crit.
Yeah. All right. Next day, you guys all recover, at least partially. You get some of your hit die back, but you can keep moving during the day if you like. Next day, day 18.
Yeah.
We
You got
have
a schedule to keep.
Mm-hmm. Chugga chugga.
Okay.
I haven't seen a train in this.
This
Sorry, go ahead.
the snow continues this day, so it'll be slowing you down today if you want to keep moving, and there's a higher chance of you getting lost.
Yes, but if we slow down, there's 100% chance Kishan will die.
All right.
How close are we, Dika?
I don't know. Let me check my internal monologue.
I think he's asking you, DM.
So it looks like you have 11 days. So somewhere between uh 8 to 11 days.
Yes, 8 to 11 days, given my estimation.
Okay, and then what is my estimate of Kashan's condition?
12 days.
Okay.
It's gonna do that thing in movies where like he just gets worse, and we get a complication. We get held up, and he gets worse and worse, and it's gonna come down to the goddamn wire.
It's okay though. We'll always.
And then we're gonna get a you can't be in here while we take the residuum out. You gotta go to the waiting room, and we'll be like, no, no, anything could happen.
Everyone holding hands on the waiting room.
Ah.
And then the doctor comes out. It's a boy
He was pregnant?
all along. It's like seahorses, you know? They
But
inject
who's
their
the
eggs into
father?
the
All those
No,
magic items.
yeah, it's like seahorses where the females inject the eggs into the male and the male carries
No.
the babies.
That's fantastic for Tritons.
That's why he doesn't want to go back.
Are we
'Cause he's a
traveling
whore.
this day?
Yes, give me a survival check, but you have a disadvantage on your travel check today.
So it's just a
Oh
normal.
no. Nice.
Have you been getting advantage rolls on your survival check?
Yeah, I thought you said because Titus gave me history. Used
Dude,
his
that was
history.
days ago.
Titus, make another history roll.
Ah, come on. I can't top the last one I made.
That's not
See?
bad. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. All right.
Don't worry, Kashan. We'll fix you. Hang in there, buddy.
All right. Along the way, so you think you're going down the right path, but eventually you come across something that seems supernatural. A huge frozen ice sheet that shines with almost mirror-like sheen. And when you look when you look into the ice sheet, there's a reflection of everyone in the party except for Cal.
Ha! Not the person I was expecting.
But why?
I compare it to my map, trying to figure out where we are.
Hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be on your maps. It's definitely newer than 2,000 years old.
I lead the skeleton horse away and say we don't have time for this.
Indeed.
Okay, you'll have to go around it.
Not over it? All right.
Well, yeah, it's in our path.
We can't. Can we walk on top of it? Can we like pass through it?
How are we gonna climb with all these animals?
No, I thought it was a plane.
Okay, so you want to just go through it?
No.
Because
Sorry.
it's like an ice sheet like under you, like with
Yeah.
water underneath, you know, like a
Like a vertical or like a horizontal,
horizontal.
so we can walk on
Oh.
top of it.
Do you want to test it to see if you do carry your massive girth
Yes.
and weight? Okay.
I'll test it as I
Just
fly.
I'll just tiptoe. Give it a little
Tiptoe?
tippy toe.
Oh yeah, because they shatter.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They shatter once you're at the weakest point, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
unless you want to just risk it and go right through.
no, we should probably walk around.
By my estimation, how much would that set us back?
A few hours.
And
So you'll be going at quarter speed today
Oh, we should be going at. Oh, I
because you're
guess
already
yeah,
going at
because
half
of the.
speed. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, like it'll add up to being the half day that you lost yesterday. It'll just basically add up to being the same, or like just 1 day total kind of thing.
All right, but if the if we can't really afford any other mistakes.
when we're near our destination, we can push ourselves harder than that. The rest of the journey, it'll be fine. We can make up for it at the end.
Well, let's hope we can make up for it at the end.
You can double move. You can like move at double pace, but
Yeah.
you risk exhaustion, and you also have twice the chance of getting lost.
Hmm.
So
I still think we'll be able to make up for it if we go slower now.
I'm just saying. But all
Who
right.
is better at survival, Kishan or Dika?
Oh, DK.
Then we'll listen to Dika.
No, but I'm saying yes, we can go around, and it should be fine. But that puts us on the precipice of needing to make time up.
Kishan doesn't care about. I mean, Melvin doesn't care about
I care about the armor,
Kishan.
but you don't know that. You just know I don't know who this guy is.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I'll leave it to the other two members.
Do, do you want to take the first step, Titus?
No, I prefer not.
Hmm. Then perhaps we should just walk around.
You can take the safe long route.
Who knows what's going on there?
Right? What are you ambushed by goblins or something?
Oh, that's the safe route.
All right. So let's get to the end of the day for today, and let's go. Everyone can spend a ration as you find another camping spot by a cliffside.
Cliffside camping. Truly, there is nothing better than the nature that this planet brings.
Okay. Uh, Next day, day 19. So that morning, you see one of the trees clinging to the edge of the mountain give way with an ear-splitting shriek and tumble down into your campsite. And the tree actually looks like it has like some humanoid face on it, and like a horrific, like a like terrified look on its face. And that shriek could be heard like everywhere.
Ooh.
Right.
And this is like during our wake up.
Yeah, during your wake up.
I throw it on the fire and I get ready to leave.
Where does it fall?
T- Basically right by your camp.
Well, I go check it out.
We need to start packing up and leaving soon because that might
Yep.
affect. But you can check it out. But I'm gonna start packing.
I'll pack up too, and then I'll check it out.
Okay. It looks like some sort of a tree, but it's grown in such a way that maybe it's natural, supernatural, unnatural. There's a face that seems to be like inside the tree of like some sort of like horrified humanoid.
I have heard of these things before. Legends. This is probably not the things specifically mentioned on my home world, but very interesting. Is it alive?
What do you do to detect its life for life?
I see if there's any respiration going on.
Okay,
No magic.
give me a medicine check. It's really hard to tell because you haven't had to take pulse from a tree before, but it looks like it's definitely dead. There's no there's no signs of life.
Hmm. Hmm. Dika,
Mhm.
in your opinion,
My
you.
not my non medically trained opinion.
Yes, more like a. Yes. In your opinion, well, team, do you think this thing is alive or dead?
Doesn't look alive to me.
Is it bleeding from where it broke?
Not from what you can tell. Maybe sap.
Okay. I will take somebody's dagger and I will carve off bark on the cheek.
Okay,
You carve this thing's
Melgwin,
face up?
Melgwin, you as you tear off the bark, it's like really leathery, and underneath you can feel something fleshy underneath your knife. Do you continue?
Not with a knife, but I will put my fingers to it to like check for like warmth or.
Oh yeah, it's warm and it feels fleshy inside.
Nope, it's dead. I leave. No, I tell them. I'm like, yes, there's something trapped in there. Something's been cursed or just somehow absorbed by the tree while still living.
Well,
Hmm.
is he alive right now?
Yes.
Dika's here. How many rations can we get?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's fucked.
I'm.
Well, I am thinking about magical components. I'm pretty sure we could get some pretty cool magical components from this thing.
Kel, from your medical check, if it has flesh, it probably has organs inside.
Right? Tree brain, tree heart. Those would be
How
pretty cool.
For the
how
tree testicles,
how straight
Tree,
is
tree,
aka
tree,
acorns.
tree stickles.
how straight is this thing? I'll just
Ha-
It's
steal him
flaming.
and
It's
tie it
fl-
to his donkey or his donkey
it's like a
drag.
big tree trunk kind of thing. It's pretty hefty. Let's say 350 pounds.
Okay, then we can't do anything with this.
But is it dead or not? I don't want to
It's
kill
It's
it.
it's de-
alive.
it's dead. It's
Oh,
dead.
it's
Yeah, it's
oh, it's
you.
warm.
Yeah, it's because it just died.
Hmm.
Because it screamed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might not be the best thing to desecrate this corpse like this.
Yeah, it's a magical tree on the side of a mountain of these crazy fucking barbarians that revere sacred stuff. This is fucking desecrate the tree.
Hmm.
Sounds good to me.
Hmm. I do not know enough of the customs of
Well,
this place.
but we all know what Titus is thinking. Is there blood? Is there blood
Yeah,
inside? Is it
some,
like a
del-
blood cactus?
some little delicious godly tree blood. I don't think. I think that would make me sick.
I don't know. Is there vegetarian vampires that only eat tree blood?
I just don't think
Maple syrup.
my.
Maple syrup, tree blood.
Canadian vampires.
I just don't
Canadian
think my
vampire.
immune system would be able to break down the cell walls of the blood of a tree.
You know what? That sounds very scientific, but yeah,
Right?
that makes sense. Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna harvest it until I learn more about it, and maybe I'll come back, and maybe there'll be stuff here. But if there's not, well, that's tough.
All right. Bury it in snow.
Okay.
Cool. Dika, mark this place in your mind. I may wish to return here, and I would rely on you if that
All
is
right.
okay.
Done.
He scribbles on the artifact map.
You guys can have this back now.
Can
What's this
Did you?
thing? Screaming tree?
I try and do like a nature roll on this thing or something?
Uh, yeah, sure. Do you have any training in nature?
No, I don't.
You can still roll. Titus.
It's a tree. That
Is
weird.
definitely nothing that you've ever heard of.
It's definitely something. I don't know what.
You don't even know what you know.
What do I know?
There are known unknowns and unknown unknowns.
Fucking who was that? Donald
Boondocks, I
Rumsfeld.
believe.
No, I think it was. I think it was Donald Rumsfeld.
Okay. You continue on your path. See. Where's my chart? I have so many, so many crap open. 1 second.
Yeah, it was definitely Donald Rumsfeld.
All right.
Thank you.
Um, in the distance,
You're both right.
you see a crude wooden cabin, actually, built in a relative shelter on a rocky outcropping
Out of screaming trees.
My favorite
on the
kind
distance.
of road
On the
copy.
distance, anyone else would have just missed it on their travels, but with your keen eyes, you can see that someone lives here. Actually,
Hmm.
Sam.
This is our midday or
yeah,
end of
it's
day.
here at midday.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Yes, this could be some place for you guys to get some more rations.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, as you approach, it looks like yeah, there's some like berry bushes that someone's been like tending to and gardening. Yeah, and it looks like there's some sort of like really hardy like ground root vegetables that's been planted.
Ooh, winter farmer.
Yeah, some sort of winter farming.
I can dig
Mm.
I
it.
knock on the front door.
Hmm.
And then you hear inside, "Oh, come come in."
Titus immediately like tenses up.
Starts vomiting.
No.
I go in.
Okay, you
Hmm.
see a wrinkled old lady, like dark skinned, like stirring a pot, and she's like, "Oh, hello, are you visitors?
Yes, weary travelers on a trek up the mountain.
Oh, please sit down." And then it's actually really like welcoming and warm inside. There's like various furs like on the walls, like pelts, small like skulls of like small animals as like charms on by the door, and like it looks like there's various like garlic and sage like just like hanging from the pantry, like and it looks like she's making some sort of soup. And I'm Nanny Woo Woo.
Nanny
A
woo
Saga.
woo?
What?
Good to meet you, Nanny Woo Woo.
It's a really funny thing to say.
Yeah.
It must be hard out here for
Okay.
a lonely little old lady such as yourself.
Oh, I've lived here alone for a long time.
Do you not find it harsh? Why, but 2 days ago we were nearly murdered by goblins.
Oh, goblins don't come here. Only some of the mountain folk come here to deliver me some food.
Oh,
Do they share tales of any sorts?
Oh,
No, no
yes.
tails.
Sometimes they bring their ill to me, and I look and I give them my medicine.
Hmm. Have you heard of a wall that reflects all but one individual in a troop?
Oh,
Or how about a
of
tree
course
that
I have. You must be talking about the Lake of Souls. It reflects everyone, what are inside, their souls.
Uh-oh.
Only those who have their soul forsaken will have a missing reflection.
I
Uh,
look at Kel.
That's funny.
And
well,
then and then as everyone looks at Kel, she looks and points at your finger, and points at your pinky finger that has the rope tied to it. It's like it seems that you have been promised. Your soul has been claimed already by another.
Really? How
Oh,
cool.
I
Marriage, am I right?
well,
That's funny.
hopefully she's a princess.
In another castle.
Oh,
My soul is my own, Mama Hoo Hoo.
nanny.
Mama who?
I said what I said. This reminds me of the orphanage I grew up in.
Ooh, tell us more, Kel.
More what?
Of how you
I.
came to be such a high esteemed character within our grace.
It,
Buttered him up.
no, no. Such things are not to be spoken at times like these. Perhaps once we have a
Oh, a shy
period of
one.
rest. I do not wish to draw attention away from the matters at hand.
Hmm. Nanny Wu, have you heard of a tree that screams when it breaks from its roots?
ah, yes. In ancient times, criminals will be punished, tied to a tree, where they will be slowly absorbed and become one with it. I hear that the mountain folk, when they find anyone in the mountains that do evil magics, as she whispers, they are taken away to
Not
become a tree,
magic.
Interesting.
To become a what?
to become a tree man.
That's terrifying, Nanny Wu.
So they too are forsaken. No one would care for them. Is there some sort of taboo in handling their dead? And I like loom over her with a and bug out one eye and in a inquisitorial glare.
Are you trying to intimidate
Do not
Nanny
touch
Wu?
them. If you touch them, you risk becoming one yourself.
I look at my hand.
Good thing you were wearing gloves.
Oh, thank fuck. Oh, right, I have winter clothes on.
Thank you, Mama Hoo Hoo, for your good wisdom and guidance. And I bow in supplication.
How deeply?
Uh, like a 45, and I kind of like bend a knee kind of thing.
Dude, you barely fit. This is like Yoda's hut. Like,
Well, it's the thought that counts.
Is it?
That's a philosophical battle we can have in a period of downtime.
what brings you here in the mountains?
I tell her everything about Kashan. That I
Oh,
know of, I guess.
you are making your way up into the monasteries.
It is the only way.
Beware, there are many monsters here. Frost worms, yetis, dragons.
Ah, yes. But we are no strangers to dragons. No. I myself am known in the lowlands as the Bane of Venommaw and the Router of Cryovane. Yes, Dragons will be no barrier to our progress.
You also have actually slayed one dragon.
I am the bane of Venom. Venomar, right? That was the.
No. Venoma's the first one
What was the black one? I need to change it then.
And beware, of course, and the most dangerous of all,
Human.
the goblins are hunting. In Hudra's summit, directly in the path, in the Burrow of Exiles, an ancient fortress. They hold their seat of power where they ride out.
Danny Wu, do you
Hmm.
feel as though you could point that out on a map for us? Were we to present you with one?
Oh, my vision is not as good as it used to be, but
Damn it. It's okay, Nanny Wu.
if you can make your way into the Burrow of Exiles, I heard that within within it will take you deep into the Mountain of Dream, which would lead you directly to the fortress up top on the top of the mountain monastery.
The Valley of Dream?
The Mountain of
The
Dreams.
Mountain of Dreams. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. That's gonna be like a House of Mirrors section. And how can we reach this Mountain of Dreams?
You'll have to make your way through the city of goblins in the Burrow of Exiles.
We have to go through the goblins. And if we go around, I suppose the trip increases in length.
What I told you is a shortcut I believe you can take.
I think you delivered that well enough to understand that, James. I wrote it down that way.
Just making it clear for my dear boy over here.
I glare at Melgwin.
Well, I didn't say that in Malgin's voice.
I still glare at him.
Okay.
See what you did? You made me metagame.
Yeah. I made you do this.
But the hill people haven't come here in a long time, and I don't have any supplies and food. Do you have anything to spare for an old woman?
Why, yes, of course. And I give
Yes.
her two
Yeah.
rations.
Give her the fucking troll thing. She'll be good for the rest of her life. Although it's disgusting, and
Yeah, I
probably
would
good
not.
to eat.
Yeah, I
Or
would
or
not.
she just forgets to like shave
Oh,
off.
Yeah,
no.
exactly. On the way back, we stop by and there's just a troll wearing her clothing.
Come
That's very
here.
funny. My Nanny Woo, what
And I'm
giant
Manny
yellow
Tutu.
teeth you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll give her two rations.
Oh, thank you so much.
It is not much, but it's all I can spare.
Wait, what does that put you at?
8.
Looks like goblin meat's back on the menu, boys.
Say it with a little Cockney accent. Come on.
No, thank you.
Looks like goblins back on the menu, boys.
Oh God, no. All right.
What do I get to eat?
That was perfect. Let's end it here with you guys finding the way
Alright.
forward at Nanny Woo's hut.
She's like Tom Bombadil.